We did it. This is the Belyaev Pass, and this is the Elbrus, the highest mountain in Europe and in Russia. We did it. To the Soviet soldiers who fell in the battles for the liberation of the Caucasus. 30 years of the great victory, 9th of May 1975. I don't know what is happening there, and it is too dark. Seems like they are coming to here. This is so close to my tent. Good morning. What I noticed is that every single night these goats are coming to this place for only one reason: to have fights. So it's like night fight club of goats. You can see so many places where they dig the ground and they were fighting here. And the whole night I was hearing the collision of their horns. Why they do this? Why they come to here? Why they do their fights in here? So we went up this glacier. We're going to this pass we never been, and we found some group of people there following us, but they have some professional equipment. Don't have anything except backpacks. So we're going up now. The snow here is perfect. We're going to try to beat this team of professionals on the way up. It's about 5 meters to the top. Now I have Dennis to take all the equipment. So we did it. And here is the other side. This is so crazy. This is so beautiful. Like, so now we want to take the touristic paper. 40 years of victory for defenders of Caucasus. And this is the Kiev, this is the Ukraine, 9th of May 1985. See how eager they watch me taking this paper. They want to be the first, but unfortunately we're already here. This is the plastic bottle for your pee when you go to the hospital. 19th of June, and today is 22nd of June, so it is quite recent. Now we're going to put our own paper. We get close to this lake and we are heading to a new pass there. We're almost done going to the stones. Crystal clear. Almost get to the second pass. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today we finally will go to civilization. I hope not so many people are searching for us. We are not lost, we are alive, and we're going back to civilization. Going down. I did not know it's going to be so difficult to go down. We think already 2 hours on the way. It feels like the endless road. Going, going, going. Keep going. We found this giant stone bridge in the middle of the forest. This is amazing. This bridge is a giant cork that is stuck between two banks of this mountain river. Whole day we tried to get away from the rain, but in the end it caught up with us. Hi, nice to meet you in this beautiful morning in the mountains. Today is day of the final part of our trip. We are going to Cherskov village, which is another region of Russia basically, and to go there we need to cross quite complicated pass plus glacier. Today we have to go like about 1 kilometer in elevation, and next day probably we can go through the pass only. So let's see how it's going to be. This really looks like remains of ancient civilization. But we were lucky to meet someone who still lives in this place. А мы через Ворошиловские Коши до перевала.
Ну, не дали пробуем, если хотите, будем подбросить, там несколько километров.
Давайте.
Поехали. Откуда пешком?
Мы из Узункова идем. When we just came to this valley, I saw dogs and cows. But then I realized they are not dogs. It is yaks.
Так, и чё, пробуем?
Good morning. The night was super cold. I think it was freezing around 0 degrees Celsius. Today going to be the most difficult part of our journey, but the sky is super clear now. I thought it's going to be raining, but it wasn't. We are about 5 kilometers near Elbrus, near the top of Elbrus, and this is the mountains around the tallest mountain in Europe. One of them is 5,000, and this one is very peculiar where it is here. It really looks like sitting Buddha. I haven't found any name on map. Buddha from here is not a Buddha. Wow, we did it! We're on the edge of the pass. That's incredible. Woohoo! So we got to this stop, and here is the memorial for Soviet soldiers who protected the pass, Khotitau, 1942. This is some constructions from the time of Second World War. It can be some binocular or some gun tripod. This is from 80 years ago. This all definitely from USSR time. See, nobody uses this now, and nobody going to think to take this huge weight up to the hill. Maybe some boxes, how they deliver all the equipments. So many things you can find here from the wartime. I don't even know how they used it, but this one is probably for fuel, and this one not sure. See the signs. This is. Wait, there is a date there. They even had some wooden things here. Everywhere you can see some defense positions here of soldiers, of Russian soldiers back in 1942. Do you see this remains of crashed helicopter? When I was preparing the route, I found no information at all about this helicopter. We need to go through this glacier, and this is the most dangerous part, because you can see these craters there and holes. We have to go now. Is anyone left alive? We don't know. This is ice covered by sand on a glacier. Ice can break anytime, and we just have some very little rope. It's super ridiculously stupid. We are officially landed on Mars. Can you see the moon, by the way? This is an absolutely martial landscape. But this giant crater hole is by far the most extraordinary thing I have seen. Wow! Wow! Said that, I decided to try my luck.
Бассейн наполняется. Скоро можно будет купаться.
Как он туда залез, непонятно.
Good morning. This is so amazing views that I even thought that we are on Mars, but we're still on Earth, and we're done.